Yeah, I think, John, as you say, F&B did it with DDB and Metropolitan Republic, but that was a brand retail split. So as far as I'm aware, this is the first time that it's been split in this way, where both agencies will do some brand work and some retail work.
We literally didn't know what the split would be until after the pitch, and they've seemed to have split the business right down the middle, giving us equal amounts of the business, sharing its projects. It's not split between above the line or below the line and promotions and retail. It's just project by project, and they seem to have been incredibly fair in that split. Yeah. So I think that probably is a first, actually.
Well, I think first and foremost, this was very important for Cell C to find creatively led agencies, obviously underpinned by solid strategy. But I think the thing that they were desperately seeking at the end of the day was to unleash the power of creativity on their brand, and obviously reap the rewards that comes with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredibly courageous decision, and the whole way through the process, we didn't think that they would choose two Cape agencies. In fact, we thought it was really a shootout between Fox and ourselves for a Cape Town portion, if there was a piece at all. So it was quite an amazing thing to hear that the two of us had won it together. Amazing for Cape Town, amazing for independence, amazing for agencies of our size. I think that we feel a great deal of responsibility to make this work properly, because I think that in the past there's really been the big pieces of business like this are really only offered to 5 or 6 of the same agencies over and over again because of their size, and I think this client has broken the barrier to saying, well, let's split it between 2 agencies, smaller agencies at that. We're on uncharted territory here. We don't know for sure. We've committed to each other that we're obviously going to compete on a creative level, but where we don't need to compete is on the brand level. So we are going to work very hard to share the vision, to understand the brand collectively, and not quarrel around that aspect of the brand. And really just try, and if we're going to compete at all, to compete with the creative product. So we really, I guess it starts out with our intentions and our attitude to each other. I think being 2 independents, it's a lot easier. I mean, we find we can waltz into agencies around the world, and they're more than happy to work with us as an independent. And so as 2 independents, it's really quite easy. We're very like-minded. We hang out together. We're good friends. We compete in a very small city, but I think that we're deeply respectful of each other's businesses, and with that in mind, we tend to work together on this rather than compete on trying to vie for attention.
I think like Al says, we're putting the exact way of working together still, and I think there will be areas in which we cross over. Exploring it, that's something that we could consider as a combined strategic brains trust that works on the brand to make sure that platform is laid down with a singular vision.